So I didn't film this, but I just mixed these ingredients up last night. After covering it and letting it rest for 2 hours, I've just put it in the fridge, and it's been in the fridge for a little over 7 hours. So this afternoon, I'll actually pull this out and get it ready and bake it up, and I'll show you how it does. Good morning and welcome to another day on Boisterous Cock Farmstead. So this morning I actually got thrown a curveball. This pin behind me here is my finishing pin for hogs, and if you can see that red water over there in the background, I had pulled that out and cleaned it out. I generally don't like to use this pin when we're getting freezing temperatures, but I am kind of at max capacity with how I have all my pigs arranged. And this little guy here, this little boar, watch out, cat. This little boar right here had jumped through, I'm guessing he jumped through the fence gate. If you can see, there's only the bottom two there, and he must have been able to squeeze through this top area here, because it's one of my older ones that only had the bottom two gaps fenced off versus all the bottom three. And so I think he was motivated by food this morning and jumped through. I'm hoping he hasn't been in there very long, because those girls are actually, they had started cycling. I don't think any of them are in season. I'm hoping they're not in season right now, to where he can get them pregnant. But I wanted to go ahead and isolate my customer's hog here so I can control his feed prior to butcher. And this little guy will be his companion and will benefit from the feed that I'm giving this guy. And we'll just keep an eye on them. It's gonna be almost a month that they'll be together. Morning, girls. And this was the pen that he had jumped into. We're gonna get these guys fed up, and since I only have the 2 feed pans, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ration out the fermented pig mix that I've been doing. And I just won't divvy it all up between 2 pans. I'll leave a little bit left over for a 3rd pan that I can give to those guys over there. You can tell they're ready to be fed. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed these guys. Okay, so actually I took one of the big pans from feeding those 2. And I've got my small pan that I'm going to try to separate these guys out so that they have their own pans. We'll see how that goes. So far, so good. So if these guys cooperate, this will actually be helpful. I can ration off how much I want each pig. Obviously, when they get to the end of their bowl, they're probably going to look for some more feed. I'm going to throw a little bit of hay in here just to see if that'll be a distraction for whoever finishes first, or if they're just going to go fight over the other bowl. But we'll have to see.
Hello.
All right, so it seems to have worked fairly well. I was doing other chores. I didn't hear too much other than maybe a dust up or two. So that might be the way that we do it going forward. I'm gonna get these bowls out of here and finish doing my chores.